about certain people and telling you some WWE news on top of that. Let's put these on just in case I get some comments, whatnot. Get into business. Alright, guys. If you ever heard of Connor Smith, Connor Smith is a uprising country artist. Has a song that went viral called I Hate Alabama. Well, the reason why I'm coming up with this is not a couple months ago he accidentally hit a pedestrian. Yes. And they finally came up with the conclusion of what to charge him with, and they said they were going to give him a citation because he wasn't impaired. In other words, he wasn't drinking, and he wasn't smoking or texting anybody. It was a freak accident. And as soon as it happened, he got out of the car and checked on the woman, make sure she was all right, and made sure the ambulance got there in time to get her to the hospital. But unluckily, it didn't happen in time because as soon as she got there, she was pronounced dead. Well, he's still working and trying to get Nashville better pedestrian crossways where this won't happen in the future. Now, Darius Rucker issued refunds to everybody that happened to be at his concert a couple days ago because he lost his voice. He said he'd been doing this for decades and never lost his voice. Well, sooner or later it was going to happen because hey, your voice can give out at any time, you know. And now, big news here in South Carolina. Hey, hey, RKS editors and Hawk and Onoa. But anyways, I was talking about Darius Rucker. You know how his voice gave out and he gave everybody refunds. Do you know one thing? What do I do? What do I know? I know a lot of things. But anyway, here in South Carolina, they had this railroad revival tour, and it was going to be the headliner of Mumford and Sons. Well, some odd reason they moved it from Spartanburg to Simpsonville for the CCNB amphitheater, and Darius Rucker is going to be there. You can't understand what you mean. I'm from South Carolina. United States. But anyways, so with that saying, that was a major change right there, and it happened out of the last minute almost, because it's going to happen in August. So, like I said, they moved it from Spartanburg to Simpsonville, and now they added Darius Rucker to the lineup. So his Mumford Sons are going to be the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get on to WWE. Well, Naomi won the championship Sunday at Evolution by cashing in and making it a triple threat like Seth Rollins did years ago at WrestleMania. Well, she cashed it in and did her finishing move and pinned Io Sky. Well, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky had their sayings last night in their concerns. Adam Pearce interrupted. He said that SummerSlam is going to be a 2-night event. Yes, SummerSlam this year is a 2-night event. They've been planning on doing this for years now. Making not just WrestleMania a 2-night event, but he actually, but they gonna make WrestleMania this year they're gonna make SummerSlam a 2-night event. Yes. Well, he said that we need to blow the roof off of MetLife Stadium. And the only way he can think of doing it is making a triple threat match for the World Championship that Naomi's got. So it's going to be Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi for the World Championship. Not only that, they already got another match on top of that. They already confirmed Saturday, or Sunday actually. It's going to be Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Jake Paul. Hey Jack, how you doing? That's going to be awesome. Well, last night, they had also had a gauntlet match between Braun Breaker, Penta, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. Yes, Braun Breaker ran the whole field until he got to CM Punk. I see, this is a no disqualification and all this stuff and everything. So a lot of people got involved. But CM Punk ended up hitting the GTS and getting the pin over Braun Breaker. Well, at the end, because Jey Uso was out there, Bronson Reed had stacked Jey Uso and CM Punk on top of each other. And he was about to do his Shanumi on top of him. Well, guess what? Roman Reigns returned. Yes, he returned and cleared out the house. Helped up Jey Uso afterwards. But he just stared down CM Punk. That just don't make no sense to me after he helped him at Survivor Series. And he didn't have nothing to do with the Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman deal where Paul Heyman turns his back on him. What in the world? But anyways, guys, that was some ordeal that happened in Nashville. Howdy, yous. How you doing? So that's what I was saying about this guy named Connor Smith, up and coming rising country star. Yeah, I know, right? That was just awesome how that happened. Now they put out all kind of new merchandise for him too, also. Anyways, guys, please. The only reason I'm doing these live videos, mostly here recently, is to get these watch hours up. And I got a lot of content out there. I got over 3,000 videos, but I need watch hours. 4,000 watch hours is probably easy to get to instead of 10 million views. 100. Well, it's just 10 million views on shorts, yes. So that's what I'm saying. I am just trying to get the watch hours, 4,000 watch hours, so I can get monetized. Now, I think my boat, once I get monetized, I can start floating up more and more and more and more. I really would love to quit this day job I have so I can have free time to entertain my audience, which is growing here on YouTube. I have 1,038 so far as I put this video on. So, that's what I'm trying to do, is quit this day job. But hey, you never know where the country roads will lead you, but keep on watching, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and like that button, and please comment. You can comment on these live videos once I do them. But hey, y'all have a good day, and you never know where the country roads will lead you.